Hello, Vlogalogue. It's actually beautiful outside, so let's go outside. See, this is nice. This might. I'm blatantly stealing this from Alex. So, this week was the topic that I suggested. So we're talking about disconnecting from our ever so connected lives that are only getting more and more connected. And the reason why I had wanted to talk about this is because my computer broke, and then my phone has been malfunctioning where it randomly needs to be completely restored so that it just wipes out all the data on it. So occasionally I'll just not have like any internet at all for my phone, and it's weird. I don't remember how I used to get places before having a GPS on my phone, just always. I'm pretty sure that I had to ask somebody. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. But it is an interesting thing to suddenly feel so isolated. But normally I feel so connected to everyone, to you guys watching right now, and to not have that immediate update on Twitter and go and check my email or my Twitter or Facebook or whatever and have a ton of notifications that I haven't responded to immediately. Oh my God, what do I do? It's just interesting, and this is the world that we function in now, and a lot of people have issue with that. A lot of people don't like the fact that we are so connected, and people strive to be disconnected. And I certainly agree that there is some appeal to that, but I mean, there's also a certain degree of appeal to me to just like live in the mountains somewhere with a dog and just me. I think that would also be fun. I think that I'd miss hot water just as much as internet, but that would be fun. And it's something that we've talked about before on this channel. I think maybe I have. I don't remember. Is how connected we are and how dependent we are on the technology that we have. And if you think about it, it's no different than some of the other technologies that we're so dependent on that we no longer even think of as technology, like pencils or pens. We don't think of those as technology anymore. And they are. They're an element of technology, and we're completely dependent on them. I mean, can you imagine a time before we were able to write down our thoughts and then, if we screwed up, erase them? Can you imagine that time? I don't know how people did math. Actually, that's not true. I always did math with a pen because I'm cocky. So as I'm doing this, I'm sitting here playing with grass, and it reminds me of when I was in Little League and they put me in the outfield and I just sort of played with the grass and didn't actually play. That's what it reminds me of. But I think that we're only going to get more and more connected as technology progresses. People are already talking about having Wi-Fi enabled devices of all kinds, toasters and refrigerators and whatnot. I mean, I think it would be pretty interesting to have a fridge that knew what it had in it, like a fridge in a cupboard that knew what ingredients you had, and to be like, I would like to make a new recipe, please, and to have it just tell you how to make that recipe. Because you already have all the things. That's the one thing whenever you look up a recipe online, very frequently very frequently you don't have all of the ingredients that you need for the recipe, and you need to go buy something. And I'd rather have a recipe builder thing that just knew. Like, I don't want to have to input anything. Maybe scan barcodes. I'd be willing to do that. But I don't want to enter it, because there are some websites that you can do that at. What am I talking about again? Oh yeah, disconnecting. We're talking about being connected, and I'm disconnecting. But it was. I had a lot of YouTube to catch up on too. It was weird. more than anything, I don't think I want to be disconnected, because that is where a lot of my friends are. Friends that I have, I mean, you guys, and friends that I have that I don't live in the same town as anymore, and I still want to be able to hang out with them. And through the miracle of high bandwidth internet access, I'm able to interact with them in a meaningful way. And by that I mean like video games. But I think that I'm going to leave it at that for now, because I've got some stuff to do. I've got a lot of catching up to do since I had been gone for so long. Well, like gone, quote unquote. Since I'd been away. No, I hadn't left. I just haven't had a reliable method with which to access the internets. But now I do, so now I have to get back at it. There's also a bee flying around my head. It's not that I think that it's going to sting me. It's that it could. And that is a terrifying thing. And there's an ant on my microphone. What are you... Get out of here. It's a flying ant. Okay. Bye, Vlogalogue. I'll see you next week. And maybe on time. And I'm sorry.